Hello everyone, and holy Zordon, because Hasbro and Netflix are reuniting the Mighty Morphin cast to celebrate the 30th season of Power Rangers. This week we got our first on-look set, and it left interesting details and curious questions to be answered. So with no further ado, it's theory time! Didn't even mean to do it that time. By the way, just feel free to pause this, go watch the first look, and come back. In the first look, we find characters wearing SPD badges, but they aren't actually SPD. The badges say SPA. SPD stands for Space Patrol Delta, the police force from a not-too-distant future. But what if SPA stands for Space Patrol Alpha? I know! Yes, I do believe that would mean Alpha 5 is the founder of SPD. Except, is it Alpha 6? Now, Alpha 4? Whichever Alpha it is, I think it's this one that starts it. Though the founder could also be Adam, the second Mighty Morphin Black Ranger, who met a SPD Ranger in the 2007 crossover, once a Ranger, and who will be wearing an SPA badge in this crossover. But my issue with Adam is that it would introduce time paradoxes, and I'm not sure that's something they want to tackle in a reunion episode. Now, the second detail that should have caught fans' eyes are the inclusion of the yellow and green Rangers. Sorry, I know I'm going to completely butcher this name, but Toy Trang, who played the original Yellow Ranger, sadly died in 2001, and it's already been announced that Charlie Kirsch will play Toy's character, Trini. However, the Green Ranger's actor, Jason David Frank, died only a few months ago, and we still have no idea who will be filling in his role. Some have speculated that JDF's daughter will pick up the role, but she's already stated that she's not doing it, and it's just too soon. Now, it wouldn't be the first time Power Rangers has included just the Ranger with no additional actor for a crossover, but seeing how they went out of their way to cast someone as Trini's daughter, I'm not so certain. Speaking of Trini's daughter, why not Tommy's son? In JDF's last appearance as Tommy, it is revealed that he has a son named JJ. In the comics, JJ is the son of Tommy and Catherine, the second Pink Ranger, who is in this reunion. Now, JJ's storyline in the comics would conflict with him being in this reunion, but the comics and the shows are usually extremely separate, and his particular story has a living Tommy Oliver, which sadly, I don't think we're gonna get. Now, the only hurdle left is his age. We don't see JJ in the 2018 crossover, but we do hear his voice, and most importantly, see his bike. So judging from the size of his bike, it would seem that he looks to be about 10 to 12 years old. Assuming this crossover took place in the year it was released, that would be about 5 years ago, meaning JJ would be the age to be a Power Ranger. And finally, with the biggest looming question, how did they get their powers back? If you will recall, the Mighty Morphin Rangers lost their original powers, so how'd they get them back? We've seen numerous crossovers showcasing Mighty Morphin Rangers with no explanation as to how they got their powers back. But this time, I think they're showing us how. In this photo, we see glass boxes holding Ranger figures reminiscent of the Megaforce keys, connected to a machine with a small circle in its center. A circle a power coin could fit snugly inside. I believe this machine is using the powers of past Rangers to recreate or reignite the power coins, possibly even stronger than before. Well, there's still so many questions to be asked, like who's the villain? How do they have access to putties? But for now, that's all I got. God bless.